Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Riley. Thanks for being here. If you don't know me already, I'm a cheerleader at the University of Florida. If you haven't subscribed already, it's really easy. You just click that red subscribe button right down there. You saw the title of this video. You already know what it is. This video is going to be a what's on my iPhone video. I have not filmed a video in a while, and this is just really easy to film. Just being real. If you haven't seen these videos before, basically I just show you what's on my iPhone. So if you're curious to know what's on Riley Nicole's iPhone, keep watching this video. So first of all, my case is this stone colored case from Amazon actually. I will have it linked down below because it is amazing. I was really nervous about the color because I feel like your hands get dirty and then you touch your phone and then eventually your phone case becomes black because of the dirt and grime that sits on it. But I've had this case for 3 months now, and the color is literally the same since I've gotten it. It's silicone, so everything literally just wipes off. Amazing, 10 out of 10. So this is what my lock screen looks like. It's just a picture of me and Robert. I love this picture of us. We took these photos in downtown Gainesville on my birthday dinner. So now it's my lock screen because I'm literally obsessed with this picture. So if we go in my phone, you'll be greeted by this really aesthetic background. I like to match my background of my phone to my case. I don't know, whenever I look at the case and the home screen, it just like makes it itches my brain in the best way possible. So everything on my phone's aesthetic. It's pretty functional too, so it's a win-win. I found these photos on Pinterest. You can definitely check out my Pinterest. I have a whole board on like just wallpapers. That'll be in the description if you want to check that out. Give it a follow maybe. I use the Widgets app to create this background. If you haven't already, there's many tutorials on YouTube that talk about how to use Widgetsmith and how to create this aesthetic looking background for your iPhone. But basically you go into the app Widgetsmith and I have all of these different ones saved. They have different sizes, so they have a small little square. You can insert your own pictures or you can do a date like you saw on my home screen. I literally have so many because of every single occasion. Every new holiday I make new ones. So I just had a pink background for Valentine's Day. It was really, really cute. I don't have any pictures of that unfortunately, but they also have medium widgets. Usually I put like a to-do list in the medium slot or like a quote, an encouraging quote, just to fit the aesthetic of what I'm going for. Right now I have more of like a neutral aesthetic because I'm obsessed with neutrals. I literally just changed my whole wardrobe, made a whole video about it to neutral colors. Right now I'm in a neutral phase, so that's the aesthetic of my phone and everything on it. On the first page I have all the apps that I use. So I have everything in folders. Everything is grouped into folders that I use pretty frequently. So the top one here, I have my socials, obviously. Everything, like I said, will be linked in the description. So if you want to check out my Instagram, this is what it would look like. We have some Disney, of course. Gators cheer. Oh, it's Brody's birthday. Happy birthday, Brody. This is my profile right now. Currently growing my Instagram, so if you want to give it a follow, definitely do that. I post a lot of cheer content, as you can see. And then my reels have been popping off. I'm gonna make a video on YouTube about how I became a micro influencer. I don't even like that term because, I don't know, I guess it's like micro influencer. But I want to make a video explaining basically how I grew my Instagram from 2,000 followers to 7,000, almost 8,000 in literally 6 months. So that's my Instagram. I also have TikTok, obviously. I spend way too many hours of the day on this app. YouTube, of course. I have my music in this app because I click on it very frequently. I'm always listening to music, and right now I'm in like a Broadway music phase. I mean, it's not really a phase because that's the only stuff that I listen to, or like movie soundtracks, Disney movie soundtracks, the Encanto soundtrack. That's all I listen to. And then I have the social media apps that I use less frequently. I literally only use Twitter if Robert sends me like a funny tweet. So that's my socials folder. Then I have the good stuff. I don't know why it's labeled good stuff, but this is the stuff like productivity, I guess you could say. And my calendar, settings, messages, mail, Gmail. This is like the business stuff. I love using the reminders app. I use it so much. I have a list for video ideas, list for groceries, stuff that I need, and then a to-do list. That's all that's in my good stuff folder. Next is the editing. I have so many editing apps that I use. We have Lightroom, which is where I do my presets or like editing photos. Literally have gotten so many people tagging me that I want an iPhone 13. I did not win an iPhone 13. Stop lying to me. Next I have the camera app, obviously. Preview app is actually an app that I use to plan out my Instagram, what it's gonna look like. I don't really go for a certain aesthetic, but I do like to see if the photo I'm about to post kind of fits the vibe of my Instagram. I don't really use Pixar or Square Fit. That's really only if I need to make a thumbnail for YouTube, but I started using another app for that, so I don't really touch these apps anymore. The next folder I have is for everything school related. Duo Mobile, that's some two-factor authentication thing we have to do when we log into UF. If you're a UF student, you know how annoying it is. I wish they never did that, but whatever. Next is Google Calendar. I have used this so much, and this is where like our coach puts all of our like appearances, games, events that we are supposed to be at. It's just really easy to organize everything through this. And then I usually put in my class schedule in my Google Calendar. For example, Monday I have my American History class, so I put the code and then the building so I know where I'm going, the time, and it'll remind me 30 minutes before that I have class. That's been very helpful. I have this habit app, which is very helpful. It's basically like a glorified to-do list. So you can go through each week and set your own things that you want to get done that day. It's like tracking your habits. So if you want to make it a habit, put it in the app. I encourage you to do this. It's been very helpful, and it's very satisfying to complete everything. I've color coded everything. So this is my to-do list for Sunday. Sunday is my cleaning day, so I'm gonna clean today, and then you just check it off like that. It's so satisfying. I have make breakfast, we'll complete that, exercise, morning journal, I try to journal once a week, drink water obviously, make my bed, write down due dates. Every Sunday I like to write down what I have due for the coming week, and then Sunday is also my self-care day, so yeah. And then once you complete everything, it's just so satisfying looking. I love it. And you can invite friends to this app so you can hold them accountable to make sure they're completing their daily tasks. And that's all I have for my school folder. So next is the food folder. Very important. Yelp, I use that a lot. I get tired of the same restaurants, want to find something new in Gainesville, so Yelp is very helpful for that. Starbucks, obviously. Dunkin', obviously. You can scan, get rewards, get free stuff. We have the weather app. Jovi Home or Govi Home is the app to control the LED lights in my room. The next folder is called Navigate. This is my navigation apps. We have Maps. Waze is just like Apple Maps, except it tells you like when there are cars stopped on the side of the road or like cops ahead, whatever. Noonlight is an app that I suggest that every single one of you get. You can open it, and it's an app that you hold down until you're safe, basically. If you ever feel uncomfortable walking by yourself, this app, you just hold it until you feel safe. Once you feel safe, you let go, put in your passcode, and then the alarm is canceled. If you don't put in the passcode within 15 or 30 seconds, it will notify like your emergency contact and say Riley's not safe, gives you their location, and then it's supposed to help you feel safe, be safe. Apple Wallet, very convenient. PayPal, Venmo, and Shop. My Venmo is ryleeandrews, so if you want to buy me a coffee. Okay, anyway, the next page, you would think it would be apps, but it's not. It's actually purely for the aesthetic. I have my to-do list at the top. I find that very helpful. If I need to know what I need to do, check things off my list, it's right there on the second page for me. Have another quote, and then two just like neutral aesthetic photos. And then the next page, I have all of my other apps that I don't use as frequently. There's nothing really important on here. So that's what's on my iPhone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe I gave you some app inspiration, or maybe some home screen layout inspiration. Either way, if not, I hope this video was entertaining for you. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Check out my Instagram in the description. And it would really mean a lot to me if you would click that red subscribe button right down there. And after you do all of that, I will see you in my next video. Peace. Maybe